Welcome to the Dinar Daily, your trusted source for breaking updates and real-time insights into the world of currency revaluation and global financial shifts. Something incredible is unfolding right now. Something that could rewrite financial history for millions who've held onto the Iraqi dinar and Vietnamese dong through years of doubt, waiting, and unwavering faith. After countless rumors and endless speculation, it looks like that long-awaited day might finally be arriving. For years, skeptics dismissed the idea of a revaluation as a fantasy, a distant dream that would never happen. But today, reports are flooding in across the United States showing live exchange rates appearing inside real internal banking systems. Not rumors, not photoshopped screenshots, actual verified data showing up within Tier 1 U.S. financial institutions. If confirmed, this could mark the beginning of one of the most historic financial shifts in modern history. That's why this update is so important. By the time you finish this video, you'll understand exactly what's happening, why it's unfolding now, and what it could mean for you if you're holding Iraqi dinar, IQD, or Vietnamese dong, VND, today. This is the kind of moment that changes everything for those who believed and stayed patient through all the uncertainty. For over a decade, the global currency reset community has been waiting for this one signal, the confirmation that the banks were actually moving forward. Through late-night calls, countless intel drops, and thousands of discussions online, people have held on to hope that someday the dinar and dong would finally reflect their true market value. And now, after all this time, it seems that proof is finally emerging. Within the past 48 hours, insiders from several major financial institutions have confirmed that live exchange rates for both currencies are visible on secure internal systems. This is a big deal because these systems are not public. They only show such data once rates are being tested or prepped for release. It's the clearest signal yet that something major is happening behind the scenes. So what does it mean when live rates appear internally? In simple terms, it means the banks are preparing the infrastructure. These aren't random test numbers. They're live data feeds linked to liquidity systems that require authorization from higher-level financial regulators, often involving coordination with the U.S. Treasury and international clearing systems. When that step happens, it's one of the final moves before public access begins. And for holders of the Iraqi dinar and Vietnamese dong, this is enormous. It means the wheels are in motion. The gears are turning. The process is alive. Historically, once rates begin showing on internal platforms, it's often only a matter of days, sometimes weeks, before the public rollout begins. That's why so many eyes are watching this development closely right now. Now let's talk about the numbers being discussed in financial circles. Reports suggest that the Iraqi dinar could be showing a preliminary rate between $3.71 and $4.25 USD, while the Vietnamese dong is appearing between $0.47 and $0.52 USD. These are not public rates yet, but if accurate, they would represent one of the strongest revaluation ranges we've ever seen. Imagine the impact. A single 25,000 dinar note could potentially be worth over $100,000 at those levels. Of course, it's important to stay grounded. These rates could fluctuate slightly before going public, but the key takeaway is that the data is real. After years of speculation, the existence of verifiable internal rates alone is groundbreaking. For so many who held through years of doubt, this is vindication. You believed when most people laughed. You stayed patient when others gave up. And now, the financial tide may finally be turning in your favor. Analysts believe this move is part of a broader global effort to rebalance currencies and strengthen trade fairness worldwide. This isn't just about Iraq or Vietnam, it's part of a much larger financial restructuring that could reshape the global economy. For Iraq, this marks a powerful comeback. Before decades of conflict, the dinar was one of the strongest currencies in the region, trading above $3 per dinar. Now, with Iraq stabilizing politically and economically, rebuilding its oil industry and restoring its reserves, the timing couldn't be more perfect. This revaluation isn't fantasy. It's about aligning Iraq's currency with its actual economic value. Oil revenues are soaring, debt is down, and international partnerships are expanding. The world is recognizing Iraq again as a serious economic player. Vietnam's story runs parallel. The Vietnamese dong has been undervalued for years, kept artificially low to boost exports. But Vietnam has become one of Asia's fastest-growing economies, with strong digital infrastructure, massive foreign investment, and deep trade ties with the United States and Europe. Many economists have argued that an adjustment was long overdue. And if both the dong and dinar are showing live rates at the same time, that signals international coordination at the highest level. Still, it's crucial to stay realistic. These internal rates don't mean banks are exchanging just yet. Right now, the data is likely visible only to specific departments, particularly wealth management teams and foreign exchange divisions tied to high net worth or private clients. This internal testing phase must happen before any public redemption period begins. That's why preparation is everything. If you hold Iraqi dinar or Vietnamese dong, make sure your currency is secure, authenticated, and safely stored. Do not send it to anyone claiming early access. Scams tend to spike during times like these, preying on excitement and confusion. The official process will only happen through authorized banks or designated exchange centers, not third-party brokers or private websites. Behind the scenes, reports suggest that U.S. banks are already training staff, updating systems, and testing procedures for high-value currency redemptions. That alone is another strong indicator of preparation. Some insiders even say simulation runs are underway to ensure a smooth process when the public phase begins. This aligns perfectly with what's being described as part of the broader quantum financial system rollout, a digital upgrade designed to make banking more transparent, secure, and instant. Whether or not the QFS is officially connected to the dinar and dong rollout remains to be confirmed, but there's no denying the global financial system is shifting fast. With the rise of blockchain-based settlement systems and asset-backed digital transactions, this revaluation could be one piece of a much larger transformation in how global wealth moves. As for timing, most historical data shows that once internal rates go live, the public phase typically follows within days or weeks, rarely longer. The fact that multiple independent institutions are now seeing these rates means it's coordinated, not random. Some analysts are even pointing toward late October or early November as a possible window for public movement, though that's still unconfirmed. If you're watching this right now, take this as your early alert, not a reason to panic, but a reason to get ready. Organize your paperwork, plan your tax strategy, consult professionals who understand wealth protection. This event could be life-changing, but only for those who move wisely. Don't let emotion lead you. Let knowledge and preparation guide you. Also remember, the exchange process will be structured. Not everyone will redeem at once. Banks will schedule appointments based on volume, security, and verification speed. So if you hear that someone exchanged early, don't panic. Stay calm and wait your turn. Rushing in could cause unnecessary chaos or mistakes. Patience will reward you more than panic ever could. Over the next 72 hours, we expect updates to accelerate. If the live rates continue showing across multiple business days, that's typically a sign that the final green light is approaching. We'll be monitoring this closely and bringing you the latest verified updates here on the Dinar Daily. Remember, this moment isn't just about financial gain. It's about transformation. It's about seeing nations like Iraq and Vietnam rise again with strength and sovereignty. It's about fairness in a global system that has long been unbalanced. When these currencies lift, they represent more than money. They represent restoration, hope, and progress. To everyone who's held through the years of waiting, you've earned this moment. You've endured skepticism, ridicule, and endless delays. But you stayed strong, and now the signs are undeniable: live rates, internal confirmations, and institutional readiness. The foundation is built. The movement is real. As we close this update, remember, hope is powerful, but preparation is priceless. Stay calm, stay focused, and stay wise. The finish line is closer than it's ever been. Whether it happens this week or next, one thing is clear. The revaluation of the Iraqi dinar and Vietnamese dong is no longer a question of if. It's a matter of when. This is your host reporting for the Dinar Daily, reminding you to stay informed, stay prepared, and above all, stay hopeful. Because history may be unfolding right before our eyes.